Today we're here with Coach Q, the guy who is holding the King Camp training camp today. So in Skene, Sweden. So we're gonna talk about a little bit about the boxing, So he's gonna say who is him, things like that. He's gonna introduce himself. So it was nice to meet you, Coach Q.
Hi, thanks.
How are you doing?
Yeah, very good. I'm absolutely delighted to be here, which is the home of the Golden Girl and the King's Camp. Yeah, it's really, really good. And I can't say how much I'm impressed with over about 70 boxers.
Yeah.
And they're taught so well. They're well drilled, they're well schooled, they're able to pick it up. But I've come over for a 3-day camp, basically to show some coaches some different things, because I'm a coach educator in England. I run a lot of courses, and obviously I'm on the England team and GB team, so I train a lot of elite fighters. So I'm really, really impressed, unbelievably impressed at the level of your boxers. And that only tells me that the coaches that are on the ground who are in the clubs are putting all the hard work in and teaching them well. They're picking it up really, really quickly and really easy. Do you know what I mean?
Very
So
nice.
it's not about a hard job, it's made easy.
That's good,
Okay.
yes. You hear that? Sweden, we have good boxers,
Yeah.
and good coaches. Don't forget that.
And also, what I'm looking forward to doing is, is doing more camps, and I'm going to look over to come over for the Golden Girl in February.
Cool.
Do you know what I mean?
Cool.
So I've heard a lot about it, but I'm just impressed with the whole setup and your coaches. The knowledge of the coaches is very, very good.
And how you think about the Golden King of the Ring? Since the boys are here, coming from have different boxers from different clubs, even another country close by Norway.
Even on this camp, we've got people from Norway, from all over the place, who've come down, and I hear from King of the Ring and the Golden Girl. They come from all over. What countries have you had here? You've had England and Germany and
it's like international. We have people from even Africa.
Really?
They come from Africa, because we have people that coming from in Gambia, Senegal, in Nigeria. They have many. It's like international. This became a world now.
And I know that I'll be looking to send boxers from my club, for the tournament, King's Camp, King's Camp and the Golden Girl.
And how is it feel for you to be somebody to come here to prepare the boxers for that tournament?
Yeah, it's nice to be involved. It's nice to be involved in any boxer's journey. Being an ex-boxer myself, I box now. Well, I'm 56 next month. So I started when I was 10. So that's nearly 46 years in the game.
Okay.
So to be involved in young people's journey, there's loads of young people in there, and I just think, God, mate, that person's a real talent. Lots of them in there. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, it's a credit to the coaches. I'm really, really impressed.
Yeah, but that's good though. That's good. So how can you tell us a little bit about the boxing here and in England? How, if there's a little bit different between the two?
I think England does really well internationally, as you know. We're quite lucky. Like in Sweden, you might have 60 or 70 boxing clubs in Sweden. In England, there's nearly 900. Do you see what I mean? And London is massive, mate. There's so many boxers, and in the northeast and in the Midlands and down south and the western counties, there's so many boxers being. So when you've got so many numbers in difference, do you know what I mean? There's more competition, more opportunity to spar and to train and to do more tournaments. Do you see what I mean? So how I think now is what Sweden needs to do is to try and engage more cities or more villages and get some more boxing clubs, and also inviting people like myself over or coming over maybe to England and being involved in the camp and seeing how we do it and get the ideas and come over, because you've definitely got the coaches and the experience and the boxers I'm very impressed with.
Cool, that's nice to hear. Sweden, you hear that you have to do something, man, to bring the boxers, We have to create more boxing clubs,
Develop the sport more.
Develop the sport,
More clubs. I'll tell you what we do in England. We run a boxing awards program, and that goes into schools. So you've got school, whereas in school you get taught to play football, hockey, rounders in school, and basketball. Now we've got boxing tutors. You've got teachers who are qualified boxing tutors, teaching them the jab, the cross, and introducing the sport to the kids in school. So the kid now thinks, like he does basketball, I'm going to go and join a basketball club. He does boxing in school with the teacher and thinks, do you know what, I'm going down my local boxing club. And that's where we develop boxing and give it a wider platform.
Maybe that's right. Maybe that's why here in Sweden we start also that kind of thing where you say now, like to go to schools and introduce boxing there, you know, give the students more little bit boxing exercises, you know, so that way you bring more boxers. And I think it's a good idea. They also start to do that, you know.
I mean, there's no sport, you know, don't get me wrong, anything like sport or drama or playing the piano or music, but especially boxing develops a person. It gives them lots more courage, much more confidence, higher self-esteem. You know, and that's what we want for our young people. We want our young people to have courage and to be confident and to have higher self-esteem. And they can get that through the sport of boxing. They haven't even got to compete. They can just come down a gym, start punching bags, doing pads, maybe do some sparring, and their confidence grows. In England all the time, you know, we have kids from 5, 6, 7 years old in our gym, and they're doing the award program, you know, and it's in school. So yeah, for me, you know, to equate to what England's doing by getting into schools and colleges and universities and youth clubs is a must for Sweden. Good?
I'm impressed, man, you know. This is nice, man. And I see today the training, you were showing one girl a young girl you training and doing mix up with her, you know, and I see that the video I see is very quick and fast.
That was Holly Heffern. She's now on the Great Britain team. Do you know what? We've had quite a lot of success with female boxing. We've had Ebony Jones is now a professional. Ivy Jane Smith boxes today in a final of a multi-nation tournament for England. Yeah, she's boxing today. She came through us as well. Kerry Davis is on the Great Britain team. We've had a lot of success with boys, but also a lot of girls. And that's another thing as well. You know, having the golden girl here. This is the golden girl. And the King's Camp is known all over the world. Yeah, it is. It's massive, you know what I mean?
It's a big tournament now here in Sweden, you know?
In fact, we're coming to it in February.
Yeah, it is. And I see, like, yesterday we were talking about a professional boxer, Joshua Boasi, who is the same weight class as me. Tell Joshua, I want to spar with him, man. I want to spar him, man.
I'll take your number. He's in my gym all for 6 weeks now, prepping for his tournament. So I'll take the number and I might ring and say, speak to him.
Yeah,
take a picture.
That would be great, man. Because
shame you can't come to England.
He's from Ghana, you know. So I'm from Gambia.
How many fights have you had then?
I do have 11 fights now as a professional. So.
And you're light heavy as well.
Yeah, I'm light heavy. You know.
All right, so he's got your crown.
I fight, he do, you know. So I fight in light heavyweight and super middleweight. So I'm in both middle of between those weight class. So I fight in both, you know. So my last fight was in May, and I'm planning to fight in December if everything go well. And in January I'm fighting for the Swedish title again.
Okay, cool, man. When's that?
In January.
In January.
Man, we have to have contact, man, because maybe who knows, we can come to your gym, me and my coach, you know.
Yeah, come to our gym. Come to England.
So who knows? But this was nice to meet you. And
Tijan,
you here for how long? You here
tomorrow. I'll go back tomorrow. I came on Friday. We've done all the training last night. I trained loads today. We've still got this afternoon. And then we'll train all day Sunday. And I'll go home Sunday evening.
Cool. Then I hope before you go, maybe we can catch up again. So we'll see how you.
I want to exchange numbers and keep in touch. You know what I mean? I like to do a lot of the coaches because you know, it's good to have contacts. Because if you suddenly need to come to England and do some training, or you have a fight in England, you go, I know someone. I can stay there, and they've got a gym and that type of thing.
Cool.
All right.
Good coach, man.
Take care.
Thank you, man.
Bye, Sweden.